The moment the Filipino teen steps onto the America's Got Talent stage, there is nothing outwardly dramatic about him. He doesn't arrive with flashy confidence or exaggerated gestures. Instead, he carries a quiet humility that instantly sets a different tone. His posture is respectful, his smile polite, and his voice soft when he introduces himself. The judges listen, but there's a familiar skepticism in the air. Simon Cowell, known for his sharp instincts, looks interested yet unconvinced. When the teen mentions Elvis Presley as his inspiration, a subtle reaction ripples through the room. Some audience members smile, others exchange doubtful glances. Elvis is not an easy legend to channel, especially for someone so young. Expectations hover somewhere between curiosity and disbelief. As the stage lights dim and the music cue begins, a hush falls over the theater. This silence is heavy, filled with anticipation. The teen closes his eyes briefly, grounding himself, as if stepping into another time. In that single breath, the atmosphere shifts. When he opens his mouth and releases the first note, it's as though reality bends. The voice that emerges does not match the image standing on stage. It's deep, textured, and rich with emotion, carrying the unmistakable flavor of Elvis Presley's iconic sound. Gasps echo across the audience. People sit up straighter. Some cover their mouths in shock. The judges' expressions change instantly, moving from doubt to surprise in a matter of seconds. The performance builds steadily, not rushed, not forced. Each note is delivered with control and confidence far beyond the teen's years. His vocal tone holds warmth and power, effortlessly gliding through the melody. What truly captivates the room is not just how similar the voice sounds to Elvis, but how naturally it flows. This is not a cheap imitation or a rehearsed mimicry. It feels authentic, as if the spirit of classic rock and roll has found a new vessel. The teen's subtle movements, the slight sway, the controlled gestures, all echo Elvis's signature style without becoming exaggerated or theatrical. As the song progresses, the audience can no longer contain their excitement. Applause breaks out mid-performance, a rare moment that signals something extraordinary is unfolding. The camera cuts to Simon Cowell, who leans forward in his chair, eyes locked on the stage. His expression shifts from curiosity to disbelief. His mouth opens slightly, his eyebrows rise, and for once, the famously critical judge seems genuinely stunned. This reaction alone sends another wave of excitement through the crowd. When Simon is speechless, everyone knows they're witnessing a once-in-a-generation moment. The teen continues, now fully immersed in the performance. His confidence grows with each note, feeding off the energy of the audience. The theater feels electric, as if time has paused. People are no longer watching a contestant, they are experiencing a moment of pure musical magic. The judges exchange glances, silently acknowledging that this performance has exceeded every expectation. Even those who have seen thousands of auditions recognize that this is something rare. As the final note rings out, the teen holds it with perfect control, letting it resonate through the room before gently releasing it into silence. That silence lasts only a split second before the entire theater erupts. The audience leaps to their feet in a thunderous standing ovation. Cheers, whistles, and applause fill the space, overwhelming the stage with sound. Some audience members are visibly emotional, wiping away tears. The energy is raw and unfiltered, driven by the realization that they have just witnessed something unforgettable. Simon Cowell stands along with the rest of the judges, clapping slowly at first, then with genuine enthusiasm. When the noise finally settles enough for the judges to speak, Simon takes a long pause. This pause says more than words ever could. He shakes his head slightly, smiling in disbelief, as if still processing what just happened. When he finally speaks, his words are simple but powerful. He admits he did not expect this, that he underestimated the teen, and that what he just heard was extraordinary. Coming from Simon, this kind of praise carries immense weight. The other judges echo similar sentiments, praising not only the voice but the emotional connection and authenticity of the performance. They emphasize how difficult it is to honor a legend like Elvis without losing originality, and how the teen managed to do exactly that. The contestant listens quietly, eyes shining with gratitude and disbelief. Tears form as he realizes the magnitude of the moment. This is more than a successful audition, it's a life-changing breakthrough. What makes this performance resonate so deeply is not just technical skill, but the story behind it. A young Filipino teen, standing on one of the world's biggest stages, honoring a global icon while representing his roots, dreams, and dedication. It becomes a symbol of how talent knows no borders and how music can bridge generations, cultures, and continents. The performance doesn't just entertain, it inspires. It reminds viewers that greatness can come from the most unexpected places. As the episode airs and clips spread across social media, the reaction is immediate and overwhelming. Millions of viewers replay the audition, sharing it with captions filled with disbelief and admiration. Comments flood in from around the world, praising the teen's voice, stage presence, and courage. Many note Simon Cowell's reaction as proof of how powerful the performance truly was. When someone as seasoned as Simon is left speechless, it confirms that this moment will be remembered long after the season ends. The teen's audition becomes more than a viral clip, it becomes a defining moment in AGT history. It stands as a reminder of why people continue to watch talent shows year after year, not just for entertainment, but for moments that feel real, rare, and deeply human. In just a few minutes on stage, the Filipino teen doesn't just channel Elvis Presley, he channels hope, passion, and the timeless power of music. He walks off the stage having done more than impress the judges. He leaves having touched hearts, changed perceptions, and announced to the world that a new star has arrived.